Alright guys, welcome back to the channel and episode number 19 of the Did You Know series, where we take a look at some of the things you might not know in WWE 2K23, such as hidden features, secrets, Easter eggs, and even hidden content that's not generally accessible. If you enjoy this video, then please do drop the video a like and consider subscribing, as it's absolutely free and you can get notified whenever new videos are posted. So first up today, did you know that Ludwig Kaiser has a unique move which isn't available in Create a Moveset? This one was suggested by a few people, including Darius Robbie, Soulfastest2019, Insane Leaf, and Gabri Michaels, as they all pointed out a unique signature move for Imperium's Ludwig Kaiser. This unique move is a new version of the Snapmare Penalty Kick combo, which you'll find listed as one of Ludwig's signature moves in Create a Moveset, where attempting to select it will see it disappear, as this move is currently hidden and not available for general selection. For anyone that does want to use the move, there is a workaround that will allow you to assign it to other superstars, as should you opt to copy Ludwig's moveset either in its entirety or just his signatures, then this will allow you to assign the move to another superstar. Did you know that Bray Wyatt has a unique entrance in the Elimination Chamber? This one was suggested by Dub Called Dibs, who notes a unique chamber entrance for Bray Wyatt, as rather than use the default animation that cuts off as he approaches the chamber, Bray has a unique motion that sees him enter with his lantern before then holding it up to illuminate the pods.
Just an eerie hush has taken over this entire arena. We are in the midst of an instantly intimidating presence. No one knows what to make of him. The dangerous mystique of Bray Wyatt. We have all watched as Bray Wyatt has slowly spiraled out of control.
No, I think this is what was always in there, just bubbling below the surface.
Yeah, Byron, but now it is completely taken over.
This has got to be one of the most frightening moments that we've ever experienced here.
Did you know it's possible to bust your opponent open by taunting? This one is a strange one that's partly due to a glitch, as should you use the fired up 6 taunt in the corner, this will see the player psych themselves up by repeatedly headbutting the turnbuckle, which you may notice sees the screen flash red, indicating that the player has busted themselves open. While this taunt is supposed to see the player bust themselves open, due to a bizarre glitch, using this taunt will actually see you bust your opponent open, as the game recognises the taunt as an offensive move and instead deals the damage to your opponent. Did you know that the developers have patched in new commentary for the Fiend? This one comes via What's the Status, who reveals hidden commentary for the Fiend, as patch 1.13 included an update to the Fiend's character slot, which added in new commentary despite the Fiend not being a playable character. This commentary can be heard when downloading this modded version of the Fiend from Community Creations, as Status was able to assign the creation the new commentary.
There's really no easy way to describe the Fiend other than to say he's become the new face of fear here in WWE.
Yeah, fear being the operative word there. The Fiend seems to thrive off the anguish and horror he creates inside the ring and in the hearts of his opponents.
He certainly looks as fearsome as ever tonight. I'm sure the Fiend would love nothing more than to see his opponent reduced to a quivery, frightened mess by the end of this match. Since his arrival here in WWE, the Fiend has enjoyed something of a reign of terror, laying waste to his opponents while making the utterly creepy request that the WWE Universe let him in.
Why would anyone let him in? Just think about the heartless savagery he's displayed in the ring. If you see the Fiend, you better lock your doors.
I'm not so sure a locked door would even slow him down, Byron. Regardless, tonight, we might be treated to yet another horror show at the hands of the Fiend.
Did you know there's special audio in MyGM when drafting former WCW stars back to WCW? This one comes from Sean Wynn, who points out some special audio for MyGM, as should you set up a show and choose to run WCW, then during the initial draft, you can hear special reaction audio when drafting former WCW stars back to WCW.
WCW chooses Hollywood Hogan.
And Hollywood is once again taking over WCW.
WCW selects Kevin Nash.
And Nash says, look at the adjective, WCW.
WCW picks Scott Hall.
Survey time is back as Scott Hall joins WCW.
WCW chooses Stacy Keibler.
Stacy Keibler heading back to WCW.
WCW chooses Steve Austin.
They fired him, and now WCW has brought back Steve Austin.
WCW picks Booker T.
Booker T looking to become a six-time WCW champion.
WCW picks Randy Savage.
Macho Man back in WCW. Oh yeah.
WCW drafts Vader.
It's once again Vader time in WCW.
WCW drafts Goldberg.
And Goldberg says, WCW, you're next again.
WCW picks AJ Styles.
AJ going back where it all started for him to WCW.
WCW drafts Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio and his mask coming back to WCW.
Adding to this, something else you might not know is that developers have also included special reactions when drafting certain WWE legends, as the announcers will react with shock when they're drafted to WCW.
WCW drafts The Undertaker.
Undertaker in WCW? What's next? The Dead Rising?
WCW picks Mr. McMahon.
Unbelievable! Mr. McMahon is joining the WCW roster.
WCW drafts Shane McMahon.
And the name on the WCW contract says Shane McMahon.
WCW selects Shawn Michaels.
The impossible has happened. HBK in WCW.
Did you know that the Haymaker Punch now works as a signature and finisher? This one comes from Alex442, who noted a change to the Haymaker Punch that was included in the Steiner Road DLC pack, as originally when this move was added it could only be used as a regular strike attack. However, this was changed in the previous patch update where the developers included it as a selectable signature and finisher. Now that the move can be used as a finisher, it's a great option for anyone looking to update Logan Paul's moveset, as the Haymaker works well as Logan's one lucky punch.
Is there any fight left in Rollins?
Did you know there's a hidden tag team victory motion for Kayden Carter and Katana Chance? In the previous episode of Did You Know, we covered how the game includes a hidden tag team victory motion for the Creed brothers, though now in an update to this, WWE Games modder Quirtiac reveals that the Creed brothers aren't the only ones with a hidden victory motion, as there's also a hidden victory for Kayden Carter and Katana Chance.
Here are your winners, Katana Chance and Kayden Carter.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
Really putting the sports and sports entertainment. This is a duo that really practiced their teamwork.
Much like the Creed brothers, this new victory motion for Kayden and Katana also appears to be complete, so there's a good chance that we may see this added to the game in a future update. So there you go, that was more things you might not know in WWE 2K23. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do drop the video a like, as it really does help the channel out, and let me know in the comments what you made of today's inclusions, as well as any suggestions you have for things to cover in future episodes. Until next time though, thank you so much for watching, have yourself an awesome day, and I'll catch you later.